Namaste, my name is Pramod Basnet and I'm a level 4 student. I am currently pursuing my undergraduate BSc in Hospitality Business Management degree from the British College Kathmandu Nepal, accredited by Leeds Beckett University, UK. Today I am going to give a presentation on the origins of hospitality industry, its essence, its critical elements, its key sectors, and the role hospitality has played during the pandemic. Now I'll be talking about the origin of hospitality industry. The word hospitality, it has been developed from the French word hospice, which generally means taking care of travelers. Regarding its commencement, although there has been no official data that gives an exact date of the commencement of hospitality industry, but as per mentioned by few researchers and experts, it started from around 40 BC when hospitality services came into practice for social and religious gathering purposes. It was during the period when Greek civilizations they developed the thermal baths from for healing and relaxation purposes. Greeks, as per mentioned by the researchers, they were very hospitable in ancient times, partly because the people believed that hospitality was a commandment and a requirement from the gods. So they used to connect this whole thing of hospitality with spirituality, with the religion that they used to follow. The people of ancient Greece believed that the god wanted them to be hospitable to any visitors that showed up. They believed that turning away visitors would result in some kind of punishment from the gods. So that's the very first beginning from when it all started. After the beginning of Roman civilization, the Romans started offering lodging facilities for travelers on government property. The Romans of New Testaments were always very hospitable to strangers. The practice continues to death through a lot of hotels and hospitality organizations. For instances, as a sign of hospitality between two people, a pair would be exchanged as a token that consisted of a stone or a tile of wood that was split in the middle, which is very similar to the gifts or exchange gift practices that we do in today's time. But the hospitality rituals were performed in a very unique way. To provide one half of such a token would imply that you were a very hospitable person. These tokens were often kept and handed down from father to son, from generation to generation. Guests in Roman households would be kissed upon entry and supplied with drink and wine. Hence, the custom of Roman feast came into existence from when people started drinking and eating together. But before that, the practice wasn't common and wasn't accepted in the hospitality. Then came the era or the beginning of medieval period with British traveling and excursions when inns and private houses were constructed. Here is an example of Italy, of Florence, in around 1282, when the great innkeepers integrated an association with the aim of turning hospitality into a business in its own right. So they had to garner a permit to import and sell wine, which later led to spread of hospitality elsewhere. Then came the French Revolution, a radical political and social change which paradigm shift the complete hospitality scene. On the other hand, represented the early beginnings of hospitality, what we know today. So it was the period of 16th century when the demand of the inns and taverns increased in multiple folds. The first hospitality establishment as a hotel was built around this time. It was named Hotel de Henry or Hotel de Slam, and was built around 1788. However, the first hotel tag goes to Kosu Nishima Hotel in Japan, which is said to be over 1300 years old. The hotel is still accepting guests and is run by the same family for several generations. Like England and New York, many Trabons, Pennsylvania made inns, and southern colonies from ordinaries. Then came the era of chefs like Escoffer and Bolgnar, who took the culinary standards to altogether on a very much different level. Next, I will be talking about the essence of hospitality industry. The intrinsic nature or indispensable quality of hospitality industry, which defines its main nature, is known as essence of hospitality industry. Here I have listed about 10 essence, which is very relevant in the contemporary marketplace. The first one is tangibility. Tangibility is the quality or condition of being discernible by touch. The next one is reliability. Reliability is assessed on the basis of outcome of the received service by the guest. The next one is responsiveness. The employees that are working in the various sector of hospitality, their willingness and flexible nature to serve as and help customers. The next one is assurance, where the processes and procedures that systematically monitor different aspects of a service process or facility to detect, correct, and ensure that quality standards are being met. The next one is empathy. Empathy refers to the ability to understand and share the feelings with the guest to comfort them. The next one is enthusiasm. Enthusiasm basically means when in terms of hospitality, basically means when employee enjoy what they are doing, the excitement is contagious and strive them to do the best in the workplace. The next one is leaderships. This is what like managers who are willing to delegate responsibilities, avoid micromanaging, encourage achievement, and affirm good attitudes, go on a long way toward creating an enjoyable place to work for all the employees. The next one is organize. Organize is the work employees do to bring order to the relations between people and work, as well as among the various people at the workplace. The next one is teamwork, which is the key of working together and accomplishing the goal or certain tasks within a certain period of time. The last one is knowledgeable. Knowledgeable is to keep themselves as well as the employee, the guest as well as the employee safe from the potential risks hazard in the hospitality sector. Next is the critical elements of hospitality industry. So here I'll be talking about the economic impact the hospitality industry makes in the world. So a report published by WTTC, World Travel and Tourism Council, 2 years ago in 2018, affirms that the overall hospitality sector comes up with a total of 8.8 trillion US dollar to the economy of the whole world, to the global economy, which resulted in 10.4% of over gross domestic product GDP contribution to the whole world. The conventional methods in the contemporary time frame of providing services has been altered owing to a variety of causes such as demographic changes, the new people, the new type of consumer coming in the marketplace, purposeful constructivist comings, consuming the products and services, the effect of social media, the main phenomena, globalization, and so on. As a result of this, the VUCA situation is increasing massively in the marketplace, and due to this the taste of consumers also changes from time to time. So all the hospitality industries, they must spend a good amount of time, a good amount of money to continuously keep on growing, keep on evolving, and work according to the taste of consumers. Next is the key sectors of hospitality industry. The hospitality industry is comprised of various sectors that house, feed, transport, and entertain visitors. Each sector covers a broad range of fields, providing a distinct variety of goods and services. It's important to note that while separate from one another, they can often overlap and work in conjunction to create one complete and comprehensive hospitality experiences. So below are some of the key sectors of hospitality industry. The first one is accommodation, the next one is food and beverage sector. Then there is travel and transportation, tourism, meeting and events, attractions, which can be both man-made attraction or natural attraction. The next one is the entertainment sector, which is massively growing in the present time. The next one is recreation, and the next one is technology, which means use of the technology, the present technology in the hospitality sector to comfort, to service the guests. Next, I'm going to talk about the characteristics of hospitality industry, due to which it is quite different than the other industries in the world. The first one is area of work, the position in the workplace of hospitality, its working hours, nature, and all that, which makes it very different from other industries. The next one is product service mix. It is a business process which involves both tangible goods as well as intangible services, where the quality of the service can be considered more important than the physical product. The next one is job opportunities. The frequent announcement of job vacancies at various customer service positions of hospitality sectors give more employment opportunity to the young coming generations as well as the experienced one. And the next one is the driving factors. Driving factors include both the operation management elements as well as the people management elements. The last one is remuneration. Remuneration is the motivating factor for employees to work in hospitality industry. The salary are very high for those after gaining for those employees after gaining relevant years of experience working in the hospitality sectors. But the entry level jobs also pays very well for the newcomers, so the new coming people are also very much motivated to work in the hospitality sector. Finally, I'm going to talk about the role of hospitality sector during COVID-19. As we all know that after the outbreak of COVID-19 in the beginning of 2020, the first sector to get massively hit by COVID-19 was the hospitality sector. And if we could look at the graph of recovery at this time period, the last one to get recovered is also the hospitality sector. Apart from that, the good news is that a part of travel and tourism, the Qatar Airways, is the only global airline that flew continuously throughout 2020. It was critical to the global response to COVID-19 epidemic. So during the COVID-19 epidemic, Qatar Airways really helped many people to reach their home and conducted many evacuation flights. The airline closes one of the most challenging years in the history of aviation with an optimistic look for the 2020. As per the International Air Transport Association, ITA data, Qatar Airways has become the biggest international airline in between April and July of 2020, contributing for 17.8% of total international passenger traffic in the month of April of 2020. The airline's effort to provide a lifeline to those in certain industries such as seafarers, with the airline repatriating over 150,000 of people. Qatar Airways has been received the highest 5-star COVID-19 staff safety rating, making it to the world's first major airline to achieve it to that level. So this is one of the most prominent role of us in of a organization in the hospitality industry during the COVID-19 period, which had massively helped people to reach their home, to conduct many evacuation flights, etc. Thank you.